joining Kingdom News. We're standing outside the courthouse where the appeal for Lady Madeline Nichols is about to go underway. If you're just hearing about this case, Lady Madeline Nichols has been detained by a laundry list of spirits because of sin. Some of them include the spirit of jealousy, the spirit of poverty, the spirit of depression, anger, and the spirit of fear, and also the spirit of death. She's tried on several attempts to free herself, but on her own accord, she's been unsuccessful. Finally, she sought out the counsel of Grace and Mercy, and they've spoken to the judge on her behalf, and she's been able to get today's hearing. Trust me, people at home, this will not be an easy task. She will once again face the original prosecutor that had her in prison all those years ago. We understand that this prosecutor is from the accuser of the Brethren's law firm, and she arrived earlier today with a host of witnesses that are ready to testify that Madeline is no way in any point ready to attempt to seek her freedom. This is not going to be easy. She sought out the law firm, the O&N Testament. They have 66 very capable lawyers, and she spent a lot of time with them over the past few months, and they have gone over the approach for today's hearing. We are told that Judge Abba, Father, is going to be presiding today. He has appointed the Holy Spirit as the bailiff. It will be the bailiff's job to keep order in today's proceedings. The recording angel has already arrived with the Lamb's Book of Life to take an accurate account of everything that happens today. And so we are ready, she's ready, and I'm told that she's about to be brought in by the bailiff now. So please, we're going to go into the courtroom now. Thank you. This is going to be very interesting. We hear that the son himself is probably going to make an appearance today.
All rise for the entrance of the Honorable Judge, Abba Father.
You may be seated.
The first case on the docket is appeal hearing number 0777 for Lady Madeline Nichols. Madeline Nichols has already been convicted of sin, unforgiveness, and pride. She has been detained by the spirits of anger, jealousy, and most recently, poverty, debt, fear, and depression.
Thank you, Bailiff. Madeline Bettina Nichols. This isn't the first time you and I have seen each other, isn't it? So then, what is it that you come here seeking today?
Your Honor, we are seeking...
Thank you, Counselor. I do apologize for interrupting you. However, I would like to hear from Mrs. Nichols exactly what is she comes seeking today.
Well, Your Honor, I've been bound for so long. I've been dealing with depression, poverty, and even fear. I don't want to be like this anymore. I can hardly remember what it's like to have joy, peace, and even a glimpse of happiness. I just want to be released.
All right then, young lady. We're going to begin. I'm sure your attorney has explained to you how the proceedings will go forward today. I want to advise both the prosecution and the defense attorneys that this is the only thing that I will base my decisions on. My decision will be based on how well either side prosecutes or defends Mrs. Nichols, using only these words from this book My word is who I am. I will not go against who I am. Well, now, I read over the charges, and I'm well aware of things that have held Mrs. Mickles captive for a few months to multiple years. The court will hear the prosecutor first.
Thank you, Your Honor. First of all, I would like to make a motion to dismiss this appeal. We believe that it is a total waste of the court's time. If you recall, the original case was centered around Romans 6 and 23, the opening clause, for the wages of sin is death. Attorney Judgment and myself originally brought this case forward seeking the death penalty. The only reason Ms. Mickles is alive is because the defense attorney that she retained called for grace and mercy as star witness. She did not receive the ultimate death penalty, so the prosecution feels that the lesser charge should stand. Madeline Mickles was a sorry excuse for the child of the Most High. It is pathetic that she will come crawling back before this court to seek anything less than what she deserved previously.
Motion to dismiss is denied. Counsel, do you have substantial proof or additional findings to bring before the court today?
But I have my assistant attorney, Judgment, that can discuss the type of lifestyle the defendant was living when she was originally detained.
That won't be necessary. You forget that I am omnipotent. Therefore, I know all things.
Yes.
Time is of the essence. I am interested in hearing new information that will support the denial of the appeal.
Well, Your Honor, if you will look at the newest disposition, you will see that after she was first imprisoned by depression, Madeline lacked self-control, which Galatians 5:22 says is a fruit of the Spirit. She thought she could escape depression by acquiring things. She overspent and mismanaged the funds that she claimed you blessed her with, hence bringing her under the bondage of the spirit of poverty and debt. Not to mention, she occasionally failed to bring all of the tithes into the storehouse.
My Lord. My Lord.
It is our stance that according to the word in Malachi 3 and 9, she be cursed with the curse. The debt she now suffers from is her own doing, and she should not be released from it.
I will note this. Continue.
Also, Your Honor, we can show you where she was disobedient and did not consider her body to be the temple of the Holy Spirit, according to 1 Corinthians 6 and 19. She abused her own body by not taking care of herself and allowed others to mistreat her, hence opening the door for all types of illnesses, low self-esteem, and even deeper depression. Your Honor, she is not the only one in her family to do this. We have today in the court with us her sinful nature, the sins of her father, and the sins of her mother, ready to give testimony, giving justification for the generational curses she now bears.
Objection, Your Honor. We can show her through faith Madeline is in fact the seed of Abraham, receiving unto her the new bloodline because of Jesus Christ. No illness or generational curse has ever been able to attach itself to this man.
All right. Sustain.
Well, Your Honor, I know that you recognize that there were times when Madeline lacked faith. After all, faith is impossible to please you. If it pleases the court, we recommend that she remain in custody. We submit that she at least remain a prisoner of fear. We have nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. I have your new disposition. I have noted everything presented for my review. Now I would like to hear from the defense at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to start off by saying, I will bless the Lord at all times. outlined in Psalms 100. We are charged to enter into his gates with thanksgiving. My client and I understand that praise and worship will give us an audience with the judge. That the word also says in Psalms 22 and 3, you inhabit the praises of your people.
Glory.
Hallelujah.
Objection overruled. You have my attention, counsel. Not only my ears are turned towards you as a result of your praise, my face is turned towards you as well. Now that you have my attention, I will advise you to make every minute count.
Thank you, I will. I've been able to spend an extensive amount of time with my client, Madeline Nichols. We all agree that her initial imprisonment came as a result of sin. We also agree that because she had unforgiveness within her heart at the time of the initial trial, you are unable to forgive her. Your Honor, that was then, but this is now.
Yes.
Now she stands as before you a renewed individual. Madeline has a greater understanding of your love. Your word says in 1 John 4 and 8 that you are loved. It also states in 1 John 4 and 18 that there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out all fear. Now, since my client has totally yielded to you, inviting you into her heart, fear no longer has any place in her mind. That is the first thing we request that she be released from.
Yes, I will note that. You may proceed. I'm sure you have more to say.
Yes, I do. Thank you, sir. We have already spoken of the newly inherited DNA that Madeline has inherited through. Therefore, every generational curse of any kind must be released as well.
Thank you.
I've already noted that. Will you proceed?
By no means has my client been perfect. Your word even states that we have all sinned and fallen into the glory of falling short of your glory. We request that you release the depression that has loomed over her. As your daughter, she is entitled to every promise that you made in her in your word. You're not a man, therefore you cannot lie. We petition that she be released and you extend to her the promise stated in Isaiah 61 and 3, where you promise to give beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning.
Thank you, Holy Spirit. Counsel, I have heard everything that you have said today. You're well versed in these 66 books, this Bible. I would expect nothing less from you. After all, you are an attorney from the O&N Testament firm. Those of you who do not know this, what that means, this is the Old and New Testament firm. Who I am most interested in hearing from is little Miss Madeline Nichols. Stand up, young lady. Counsel, you may be seated.
Oh, Jesus.
I understand it is your earnest desire to be released from the bondage that has held you for so long. I understand that some of these bondages had nothing to do with you, while other portions are a direct result of your own actions. Look up, daughter. Look at me. It's okay. What I want now is for you to tell me, in your own words, if I were to release you, what does this say that you won't be back in this courtroom a few months from now? Do you possess the power to walk in freedom?
Well, Your Honor. On my own, I will say no. But I have come to realize I must live by Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. Not by my own power,
Yes.
nor might,
Yes.
but by your
that is the response I've been waiting on. There's no need to proceed anymore. I've already come to a decision. I don't think it is one that either side is truly expecting.
Will the defendant continue standing as Judge Abba Father gives his decision?
Madeline Bettina Mickles, I have decided to release you. Condition. Holy Spirit, will you please escort the son in? I have decided to release you into the custody of my son, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
For my word declares that whom the Son sets free is free
Hallelujah.
indeed.
Thank you, God.
To ensure that you will not be back in this courtroom again, I have also appointed our wonderful bail of the Holy Spirit to remain in the I charge you to walk with him because where the Spirit of the Lord is, my daughter, there's always liberty.
Yes, sir.
I do not want to see you turn back. You walk in freedom.
Yes.
There is so much that I've called you to do.
Yes.
I can see you now ready to occupy the space that I have prepared for you. That's all for now, daughter. Now then, son, please proceed. Court adjourned.
All right.
Wow.